My coming out is not an individual story, but it is a communal story. My name is Delfin Bautista, and I'm the director for the LGBT Center here at Ohio University. I identify as a two-spirit person, which are individuals who live in that borderland between being male and female and understanding both the masculine and the feminine. It was just like a huge weight had been lifted off my shoulders and a sense of freedom that I hadn't discovered. I was born and raised in Miami, Florida, to a Cuban Catholic conservative family, very much Catholic, very much conservative. And from an early age, I knew there was something different, but I didn't know what different was, and quickly realized that different was not welcome in my home. I remember being like 12 or 13 and my mom telling me that the worst thing I can do to her is to be gay. And so I really took that to heart. I woke up my mom at 2 o'clock in the morning and was just like, "Mom, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm gay." And she started crying. It's one of the few times that I've cried. It's actually one of the few times that both of us have cried. We're not a crying bunch. And I just kept on saying, "I'm sorry for letting you down. I'm sorry for disappointing you." And she was like, "You're my child. I love you, and I'm gonna help you." And her help was to send me to reparative therapy. I was seeing a Catholic psychologist for about 6 months to be cured of my gayness. And I went with it. I felt that it was sort of the thing that I had to do. However, after about 6 months, I was like, "Mom, no, there's nothing wrong with me, and I'm gonna sort this out for myself." And when I went to graduate school, I went to divinity school, I told her if she would promise me to go to a workshop on gender and to seek out a group called PFLAG. And she was like, "Okay." And she did. And especially through PFLAG, she was able to meet other parents and realize that she wasn't alone. And she started going to these workshops and basically had a coming out of her own, of what it meant to come out as Delfin's mom. And she goes now to pride parades, and she is a one-woman float. She has a sign, "I love my gay son," and it hit her truly when grown men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s would come up to her and hug her in tears saying, "We wish our mom was like you. Can you call my mom right now?" And she called me after her first parade. I was still in graduate school, and she was just like, "I am so sorry for what I put you through." And I was like, "You know, Mom, you're on your journey, and you know, we're in this together. We are not just one thing, that we are many things." And so I hold my faith identity, my sexual identity, my gender identity, my culture, being a child of immigrants, my social worker, being a theologian. I carry all of these things together, and sometimes they clash and sometimes they complement each other. We are a borderland people that, you know, we live in like we say in Spanish, una frontera. We live in a borderland of many identities that, you know, intersect, that are different, that are beautiful, and it's messy, and I'm embracing the messiness. Where it's going to take me, I don't know, but I'm embracing the messiness and sort of excited. Freak out every once in a while, but I'm excited.